Test the sound, please.
Testing 1, 2, 3. I got right here a deck profile for Hey you guys, it's your boy Rokket Foo here, coming out to you with another deck profile. Today, it's the deck called H.A.T. And if you don't know what H.A.T means, it means hands, artifacts, and trap tricks. All three of those archetypes put it together into one deck. And I'm ready to show you all. Well, first, let's start off with monsters. So first off, let's start off with hands. I run 3 fire hands. What they do is whenever this card gets destroyed by battle or by card effect and gets sent to the graveyard, I get to destroy 1 monster on my opponent's side of the field. Then I get to special summon 1 ice hand directly from my deck. And talking about ice hand, let's bring them out. I run 3 ice hands, and they have very similar effect compared to fire hand. Whenever they get destroyed by battle or by card effect, I get to destroy 1 spell or trap card on the field. Then I get to special summon fire hand directly from my deck. And that's it for the hands. So next is artifacts. First off, I run 3 artifact moral talk. What all artifacts do is I get to set them face down on the field as spells. Then whenever they get MST'd or like Mystical Space Typhoon or Typhoon, they get special summoned onto the field and they get their effects. Whenever this card is special summoned, I get to destroy 1 face-up card on the field. Next is Artifact Lancia. What this card does is same thing. Whenever it gets MST, for example, I get to special summon it, and that's about it for that. The next effect is I can destroy this card from my hand or from my field. For the rest of this turn, your opponent cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck. Next is Artifact Biotalk. I don't really know, it was difficult to say the name, but Baltalk, whatever. So what he does is whenever he gets the destroy special summon it, then I get to destroy 2 of my own back rows, so 2 of my own spells or traps. Simple. Okay. So next is Artifact Labis. What she does is whenever she gets MST'd, I get to special summon herself, and her other effect is whenever another artifact gets destroyed by battle or by card effect, I get to special summon herself from my hand. And that's it for all the artifacts. Next is T's for trap tricks. First off, I run 1 trap trick Genilcia. Her first effect is she's unaffected by all whole trap cards. And what her effect is, I can once per turn I get to set 2 whole trap cards directly from my deck. Then after that, they get banished after they get used. You know. First, next off is Trap Tricks Mantis. When she is normal summoned, I get to add 1 Trap Tricks monster from my deck to my hand. And her other effect is I get to return 1 set spell or trap from my field back to my hand, and I can set another one from my hand to the field. So, you know, switching it out. Next I run is 3 Trap Tricks Dione, whatever. When she is normal summoned, I get to target 1 Trap Tricks monster in my graveyard and special summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. Then her other effect is I could target 1 whole normal trap card in my graveyard, set it, but banish it when it gets used. You know, I can only use each effect once per turn. Next is Trap Tricks Myramello. These names are difficult. Myramello. When she's normal summoned, I get to add 1 normal whole trap card from my deck to my hand. Then when this card is special summoned, I get to target 1 spell or trap card my opponent controls and destroy it. Next is Trap Tricks Nephthys times 3. And what she does is I get to whenever I activate a whole normal trap, I get to add or special summon 1 Trap Tricks monster from my deck. And lastly, for Trap Tricks, I run 2 Trap Tricks Attracts. She is unaffected by all whole trap cards, and her effect is I get to, once per turn, I get to activate one whole trap card directly from my deck. And that's pretty OP. And that's it for H.A.T. But I still have monsters in here. I run 2 Kagetakage. This card is very useful because I get to, whenever I control a level 4 monster, I get to special summon this directly from my hand. So I can go for a quick Link 2 or a quick, you know, exceed level 4, you know, whatever I have, whatever it's in time. And that's it for monsters. Now it's time for spells. First off, I run 1 Shrink. Shrink has been very, very helpful. So what it does is I could target 1 monster on a field, half its attack until the end of the turn. So whenever your opponent's monster declares an attack, I get to activate this while it's face down, and they're attacking with a monster with half its original attack. So you never know, it could be very helpful in times of hard situations. Next, I run 2 Mystical Space Typhoons, or MST. And the card's pretty simple, just destroy 1 spell or trap card on the field. Very helpful. And that's it for all the spells. Next is traps. First off, I run the simple trap hole. Whenever your opponent's monster is normal summoned or flip summoned with a 10,000 or more attack, just destroy it. Easy, simple, and a classic. Next, I run 2 trap hole of spikes. Whenever my opponent's normal or special summon monster declares an attack, half the attack, and then half the attack and wait. No, never mind. That's not what it does at all. So whenever my opponent's normal or special summon monster declares an attack, destroy that attacking monster, and if I do, inflict damage equal to half of the original attack. Next, I run 1 of is Floodgate Trap Hole. Whenever a monster is summoned, like normal or special or flipped, basically what I get to do is activate it, then all my opponent's monsters they go to face down defense, and they cannot flip over anymore. So they're basically frozen like that until they get destroyed or find another way to get rid of it. Next, I run 3 Network Trap Holes. What this card does is whenever your opponent special summons a monster from the deck, directly from the deck or graveyard, banish it face down. Like that's really good. Next, I run 2 Void Trap Holes. Whenever my opponent's special summon effect monster declares an attack, destroy it. Oh, wait. No. Whenever my opponent special summons a monster with 2,000 or more attack, negate the effects of one of those monsters with 2,000 or more attack, and then destroy it. Next, I run 2 Trap Tricks Trap Hole Nightmare. What this card does is, whenever a monster with special summon activates his effect this turn, negate and destroy. Simple enough. And the next card is, everyone loves this card, you know, gotta have 3 of. Bottomless Trap Hole. Whenever my opponent special summons a monster with 1,500 more attack, banish it. Destroy it and banish it. A classic, very good. Never failed. And last for the traps is Deep Dark Trap Hole. Whenever a level 5 or higher effect monster is special summoned, banish it. Good stuff right there. And that's it for all the whole trap cards. Now it's time for my non-whole trap cards. I run 1 Heavy Storm Duster. Just target and destroy 2 spell or trap cards on the field. There. Now, lastly, it's time for the extra deck. First off, I run 2 Trap Tricks for Flasia. She's unaffected by she's unaffected by trap cards. Her first effect is as long as she's out, other Trap Trick monsters cannot be destroyed by battle or my card effect. And her first effect is I can detach 1 from her to activate a whole trap card directly from the deck. So let's say I summon just a Blue Eyes White Dragon, for example. I normal summon Blue Eyes White Dragon. I get to activate her effect, detach 1. I get to activate, since it was a normal summon, I get to activate Trap Hole directly from my deck. Send it to the graveyard, and there, it activates. So perfect. And that's it for her. And lastly, I run Artifact Dogda. What's his effect is whenever whenever the effect of another card on the field is activated, you get to set one artifact direct from my hand or deck to the spell card to the spell zone, but destroy it during the end of the turn. And during my opponent's turn, if this link card is summoned, if this link summon card is destroyed, I get to special summon one artifact monster from my graveyard to the field. And that's it for that. And that was it for the H.A.T deck. And this deck is the Dragon's deck, not mine. So, but you know, the Dragon makes some of the best decks ever, and just gotta love her work. So that was just a deck profile of her deck. So make sure you give me a thumbs up, you like the video, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe to our channel, because there'll be more videos coming up that are funny, hilarious, and good to watch. Thank you. I'm nerve-wracking right now. This is nervous.
Why are you so nervous?
I don't know. I think because I know I'm being recorded. With the Rokket, I wasn't being recorded, so I was more,
You were being recorded. It just wasn't as fancy. Let's go ahead and test out the sound. So you're going to say testing 1, 2, 3, and then say a line.
Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hey you guys, it's your boy Rokket Foo here. First of all, with hands, I run 3 fire hands. What the hands do, like with the fire hands, whenever they get destroyed by a monster or a spell, whenever they get destroyed by a battle or by card effect, they get to then I get to destroy. And then when it gets destroyed, I get to summon a fire hand from my hand or from my deck or my hand. I don't know. Next is Artifact Labis. What this one does is that I have no idea. Next is Trap Trick Mantis. Her effect is
Let's try to keep it to the correct number.
Okay.
So whenever you're ready.
Next, for my spells, I run 3 Mystical Space Typhoons or MST. And the card's pretty simple enough. Just
I'm going to cut.